You're watching QVC.
All right, we're going to take a little bit of a break, but I'm so excited. After our break, we finally get to I've never presented the Legacybox before, and I know so many of you have memories that you can't wait to revisit or share. We're going to show you how to do it when we come back. Oh, folks, this is a hot pick for a lot of really great reasons. I just recently, because obviously we've had a lot of extra time on our hands, gone through my storage unit in my daughter's home from school. Didn't expect to have her home the whole summer. And I said, hey, let's go through storage and really go through and get rid of a bunch of stuff. It was the biggest, most beautiful trip down memory lane that she and I have ever had, going through pictures, pulling out VHS tapes. Like, what is even on here? One of them, it said, because when I was pregnant with Gabby, I didn't have a name for her yet because I didn't know if it was a him or her. So we called her Bubba. And I had a VHS tape, and all it said was Bubba's ultrasounds. My daughter's ultrasounds on VHS. She's 20. And it would kill me to think that I didn't have access to that anymore. And I know you have VHS tapes or camcorder tapes, reel to reel. Wow. Films, slides, negatives, photos. The sad news is, and the truth is, they are all deteriorating every single day. The quality of them gets poorer and poorer as time passes. Enter something called the Legacybox. This converts everything in front of me here, and actually a whole lot more, some of which I didn't even know existed. Remember Betamax? And if you do, we're in the same club. There's a whole list, and we'll go through that. And what it does is you put it in this box, you send it away, you will get everything back, and you get one of these. And on this is everything that you just sent out. So you'll get that thumb drive, and in addition, you'll get a link, which means it's digitized virtually forever. And you can send that link to thousands of people if you want, so everybody can watch Bubba's ultrasounds if they want. It's E234030, and it is brought to us today by our dear friend Melissa Dawson, who usually is here in the studio, of course, sharing with us all these great electronics. And while this is electronics, technically, I love that I don't have to know anything about it. I just put my memories inside, and the elves take care of it. So, Melissa, it's so good to see you, and I'm so excited that we get, because I know so many people must have gone through in this downtime and rediscovered photos and videos and memories, and they want to make sure they can keep them forever. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you. Absolutely. That's what Legacybox is really all about, is bringing those memories back to life. Because let's face it, most of us don't even have VCRs anymore to be able to watch those memories of our VHS tapes, our reel-to-reel. We just no longer have the equipment, and we know that, to your point, it's deteriorating. So we need to get it digitized. So now's the perfect time to do it. At Legacybox, we have been busier than ever before because so many people are taking advantage of this downtime. So today's the day to get it done. So we take that VHS tape, and now we get it on a USB thumb drive, whether it's your reel-to-reel, slides, photos, negatives. Really, we do any kind of media that you have. So it's such a genius service. Your Legacybox is going to come to you in the mail, and we're going to help you decide on what size to choose. And then you simply mail us your VHS tapes, your photos, your reel-to-reels, whatever it is that you have. And in just about a 2 weeks' time, you're going to get back this USB thumb drive with now everything digitized. You can simply plug it into your computer, now download all of those memories. And what's even better, for the first time ever, I love this in our new configuration, we even sent you a digital download link where now everything is available on your phone, your tablet, your computer, and you can share that link with the entire family. So it's like that big checkbox of now the whole family's memories finally are now digitized, and you can share it with everyone. So I would encourage you, while you're doing this, it's one of those things you just want to go ahead and knock out. Just go ahead. The 18 is probably our most popular package, because we're finding most people have 15 to 20, cassettes, camcorder tapes, VHS, whatever you have. But you're just really going to enjoy bringing those memories back to life and finally kind of having this to-do list off of your plate.
So, Melissa, I do want to pause and just help people. Let's do this now. Let's guide everybody exactly to the size that they're going to want. And we also have a list that shows you all the different media that can be converted. But before we get to that, when we have the different price range there on your screen, please know that if you're going, for example, with the 2-piece, that means it will convert for you 2 tapes, films, reel-to-reel, or 2 sets of 25 photos. So 25 photos is a piece, basically. So if you want the 2-piece and you have 1 VHS and 25 photos, for example, then that will cover it. There's also an 8-piece set for $89.98. The 18-piece, we call that the closet box, for $179.98. And then we also have, for those of you maybe who are pulling from the whole family, you want to get it all converted, a 38-piece trunk box. That would be 38 VHS, Betamax, VHS-C, or 38 sets of 25 photos. So let's go ahead and go through exactly what can be converted. And I know we have several, some of these I've never even heard of, but I saw Betamax and I went, oh yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so VHS tapes, Betamax, your HI8, mini DVD, micro MV. So for all of your camcorders that you've had, even cassette tapes we can convert as well. Slides, photos, even if you have negatives, those are things that we can convert to. And we're going to talk about how that works. But really, we work with any media format out there. So again, even if you don't have the picture, but you have the negative, we can digitize that for you. Slides, photos, prints, black and white photos we can do for you. That 16 millimeter, the 8 millimeter, the reel to reel. Again, most of us don't have that equipment, but wouldn't you love to be able to see that video, be able to experience the voices of those loved ones? And even your cassette tapes, we can do those as well. So if you have those old homemade cassette tapes, just voices on it, we can do that as well. So this really is genius. And what we love at Legacybox, they're right here in the USA, in Chattanooga, Tennessee. We have over 200 technicians. This is all they do. And I can tell you, they treat every memory like it's their family's memory. So again, just to talk about what a piece is. So I would say, probably our 8 or 18 piece is our most popular package. If you have one VHS tape, that's considered one piece. Now for your slides, your photos, your negatives, 25 of those is considered one piece.
Wow.
So you could send in 25 photos and we will digitize them all for you. Again, they're going to come back on a little USB drive. You simply plug in your computer, or we're also going to send you that digital download link where now everything is going to be digital. So you can see it on your phone, your tablet, your computer. And what I love about that, it makes it so easy to share with the entire family. We've been hearing all these stories at Legacybox about people having watch parties and kind of, sending out that digital download link and then scheduling a watch party online where everybody's seeing them at the same time. So you might be sharing your grandmother for the first time with your family that's never even met her before, but you get to tell all the stories.
Can you imagine, sharing like for maybe your parents' anniversary and you have a virtual party and are able to play back their wedding or their wedding photos, right? And I love that enjoyment part of it, but I also love that peace of mind. Just like I said, I have videos of Gabby at her birth and her birthday and recitals. And even though I have them, I'm always thinking to myself, or it pops up every once in a while, what if something happens? Like what if, a flood or it gets lost in a move, and I would just be devastated. If it's digitized and you have that link, you always have access to it. So I'm sure one of the big questions coming through, Melissa, is like, cool, I get the box home. What do I do with my stuff? How do I make sure they know what's what? And how can I be rest assured that it's all coming back? So can you walk us through that process? I know we have a video to back that up.
Absolutely. And we've now digitized memories for over 500,000 families out there. The box comes to you along with the label. So you get to individually label every item. Then you're simply going to drop it off at a UPS store. Shipping is paid both to your door and back to us. And so it really is a safe, secure process. You even get updates along the way. So those tracking numbers, you're going to get emails letting you know where your items are in the process and when they're coming back to you. So in about 2 weeks' time, you're going to receive all of your originals back along with that USB drive and along with that digital download link. Actually, you'll get that digital download link before you even get everything else back. So we're going to email that to you as soon as it's done so you can start looking at those memories as soon as possible. So it's just about a 2-week turnaround time. And as we said, we've now digitized for over 500,000 families in America. This is all we do. And so I love the owners. They just have been great. They actually developed this for themselves because they had so many of their sports, their birthday parties, their whole childhoods were on these VHS tapes and reel to reel. And they were like, how are we going to get this digital? Once they figured it out for themselves, they decided to do it for every family in America.
I think about my mom, who is she's a certified genealogist, and she's got all the documents and all the photos and everything. But a lot of those are stuck into those albums. Remember, they used to have like the glue sheets, the glue pages, and they were stuck to them, which unfortunately degrades the photos over time. Think about what you have. And my table here has beautiful black and white photos, and they have VHS and these reel-to-reel, some of which maybe you have, but also, do you even have the means to view the negatives, right? So if you've never, maybe some of these you don't even know what they are. You're holding them up to the light. You're going, I can barely tell. Send them off, get them back, and set aside some time to go down memory lane. Now let's take a look also at what it looks like once we get this back and how we enjoy what we've sent off, because I know we have video of that too.
Absolutely. So you're going to get everything back in your Legacybox. You're going to get back all your originals. You're also going to get that USB drive. And in this case, you're also going to get the digital download link. And so that's going to come right through to your email. And so instantly you can view everything, you can share everything. I mean, there was a reason, right, that you broke up that camcorder, that you know, to be able to record all of these memories. So whether it was camcorder or VHS, or you broke out that camera to be able to take pictures, it was an important event. And when I can tell you, I know from seeing, you know, my kids, you know, first Christmases, my daughter hugging her first, you know, stuffed animal that she was so excited about. Unfortunately, I recently lost my brother-in-law, and so to be able to hear those memories and see his voice of my sister's wedding, like those things are just so precious, especially for those people that aren't with us anymore. When you can really see them move in video and hear their voice, it's really the best thing that we can have. So it's a way to kind of bring a lot of those people and memories back into our life and introduce them to our new generations as well, and be able to pass those memories on.
And I'm imagining what it might be like if you did, let's say you got an 18-piece or like a real generous set, and you have all these memories, you get it back with a link, and on Christmas morning, you basically just pull out your phone and you go, okay, everybody, I just sent you your Christmas present. And they all open up their phones, they click that link, and they're viewing old family reunions and weddings and Christmas mornings and babies being born and all of this. Like this, if nothing else, hopefully this year has taught us to be grateful in the moment and to value what we have and value what we had. And this is such a beautiful way to document, to revisit, to immerse yourself in that gratitude for the love and the festivities that you and generations past have had. And thank goodness now it's easier than ever to do. I'm with you, Melissa. I have a lot of VHS tapes, and the last VHS player I had conked out on me a couple years ago. They don't make them anymore. So this is a great way
they don't make them anymore.
Yeah, right? So again, VHS, Betamax, 8mm, reel-to-reel, audio, negatives, film. If you need to see all the graphics of everything that you can convert, please go to QVC.com. And then also just let us know what size you need. That's why we have the different price ranges there, and easy pays as low as $6. Melissa, always a pleasure. Thank you so much. This has been a real fun one, because I know it's going to bring smiles to a lot of people's faces.
Absolutely. Good to see you. See you soon, friend.
Free shipping and handling. That includes getting it there and coming back, folks. So QVC.com if you want to place your order.